Some kids, of course, are already back in class, but most are getting ready to head back to school. So how do you help ease your students back into their back to school routine? Christina Mirtes is an assistant professor of early childhood education at Eastern Michigan University. Right. Go Eagles. We were just talking about that. Thank you for coming in today because it is overwhelming.
Absolutely.
Especially for parents whose kids are maybe just getting into kindergarten or moving from elementary into middle school, but every kid gets nervous usually before the start of school. What are the challenges most parents face in easing them back into school?
I think mostly we think about summer being relaxed. Well, school time is not so relaxed. We need to actually ramp it up and start early and get the routines established.
So what's the first step?
Talking with your children, talking with the child, thinking about what works for your family, and thinking about what the needs are for school and having a healthy balance.
What do you think is the biggest hurdle they have to overcome?
I think it's just the routines. I think parents keeping in mind that is critical. Family time is critical. We want to actually support the whole child development, not just academically, but socially, emotionally, physically, all domains.
And let's talk a little bit about that because you really kind of have to hone into healthy habits and get your kids doing that. Why is that so important?
Well, technology, for example. I think we all realize that this is new on the frontier and we need to set limits for all children of all ages, including ourselves. We need to be role models.
And we have stories, it seems like weekly, about the use of technology and how kids are so glued to their smartphones and their tablets or
they really are.
Video games and that kind of thing, and how educators do sometimes find it as a distraction.
It can be.
But parents want to be able to reach their child if they need to, so they want them to have a cell phone.
Right.
What's the answer?
It's a healthy balance. I think different schools have different policies. Be aware of what the policies are for the school. Again, I think it's parameters, setting balances. At home, for example, you don't want to have your child having their phone in their bedroom. Maybe plug them in the kitchen at night. So all of us are not having access to our phones. It can actually cause stress.
Absolutely. No, I can understand that, but that's a good tip to have it in another room overnight charging. Very smart indeed. So what are some other things that can play into having a successful school year? Again,
it's not just social, it's not just cognitive. We want to do social, emotional. At Eastern Michigan, we actually support educating our pre-service teachers about the whole child, so it's not just academics. Having a balance outside of school, so we want to encourage peer relationships, that social development, and actually not overbooking our children with so many sports and so many activities so they don't have downtime, so they can be a child.
Downtime is important.
Right?
Why is that?
We need sleep, we need to recharge, we need to be.
And to be creative.
And be reflective, and actually, again, it's developing the whole child.
If people want more advice, where can they go?
Pediatricians, they can go to the website here. I know you have a list here. Go to libraries, be together.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We appreciate Christina Mirtes from Eastern Michigan University, their early childhood education program. We appreciate you.